you're just there, aren't you? You're going to come and walk over here. Yes, you are. We know now, don't we, that she's only, you know, I haven't said a word out loud all day today. So she knows that as soon as I start talking, it's all about you, isn't it? I'm going to turn my calendar over because we've finished with the woolly page now. What's the next page? Oh, it's you guys. It's cats. So I've turned over the last Homely House calendar. There you are, fast asleep. You're never fast asleep when I'm doing these, are you? So hello, everybody. And 1st of April today. Well, what we're going to talk about today is over on the website, when girl Rita and I launched the website, we have a mailing list over there. And we said that once March was finished, which it now is, we would do a prize draw of all the people who are on the mailing list. So I've just done a random number generator, and I'm going to put the little bit of video in here. I just held the camera while I did the random number generator, and the two numbers that came up are so you see there, 729 and 1,472, because there are 2,048 people on the mailing list. So that's cool, isn't it? The mailing list is so that any time a new product goes into the shop, there will be a mailing that will tell you about it. I'm not going to pester people with loads and loads of mailings. They're definitely not going to do that. But there will be a mailing whenever there's a new product. So those two people, I've sent them an email, both of them. The first person is someone called Joyce. So you may have your email, Joyce. And the second person is just initials, MJ. And so I hope both of you received your email. And I'm going to put together some things for you from the from Pink HQ. And pack those up for you and send them to you wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much indeed. We decided we would do two. We thought that would be nicer than just one. And I've been in touch with girl Rita today, and we've been working that out. So Joyce and MJ, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And thank you to everybody else who's there on the mailing list, all 2,048 of you. And yeah. Maybe you'll get an email soon telling you of a shop update. Although I can tell you, you probably won't get one this week. Because this week I've been parceling up and sending out all the Patreon rewards for the beginning of the month. They all go out on the 1st or 2nd of the month, whatever month that is. So that's all been happening. That's what I've been doing today. But over the last few days, I've been working on this, and I thought I'd show it to you. I wonder if you remember a few days ago, I showed you this, and it was about here, wasn't it? And it's a shawl thing. It's getting quite big now. And I thought you'd like to see how it's coming along. It's got, this colour is the, like, one stripe, which is a constant colour, and this one is a variegated. It goes from grey to pink to grey again, so you can see we've gone through all the pink there. And I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So that's as far open as we can see it. I don't hate it. I'm not sure. I mean, it kind of goes with what I'm wearing today, doesn't it? In fact, it goes perfectly with what I'm wearing today. So maybe I do love it. I don't know. It's got, you have to knit until there are 38 of the black rows, and then there's a little edging bit to do. So I'm nearly there. And shall I tell you, in the few days prior to this, when I haven't been feeling very well, and I've either been asleep, drinking water, or just generally out of it, but I've also been watching the Gilmore Girls, because that's such a brain out of gear thing to watch. I have the full box set of the Gilmore Girls, but I lent it to some friends and I hope they're watching it. But it's also on Netflix. So I've been watching my way through the Gilmore Girls. And just as if you were a fan of the Gilmore Girls, Rory has just met Jess. He just arrived in Stars Hollow, last episode that I watched, or the one before, because there was that fantastic bit where Luke is really mad with him. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then skip along. We'll get back to something else. But I'm sure most of you know Gilmore Girls. And if you don't, it's a proper brain out of gear kind of silly thing. There's some great characters in there, like Emily is, and Lorelai, of course, and Suki. All those characters are really great. Anyway, it's when Luke's walking across the bridge and Jess has done something to really upset him. And they're just walking across the bridge and he just pushes him into the lake. It's one of my favourite bits. So if you've seen it before, you know what's coming. Keep your eye on Jess. He's bad news. But there we go. So I've been knitting this and watching Gilmore Girls. And that was really all I was equal to for a day or two in between sleeping. So I just wanted to pop here today and say hello, show you my knitting and tell you about the prize draw. Joyce and MJ, be in touch with me and I will send you your subscriber gift. And I will get back to you all soon. There's nothing much to say at the beginning of the month because it's just about big piles of envelopes and loads of airmail stickers and sellotape, and it is the first couple of days of the month are always about that, which I really enjoy. I've got all the bits and pieces that I need here and I'm putting them all together. So not long before I'll be able to show you what this looks like off the needles when it's finished, and maybe we'll say we don't hate it after all. I haven't seen the news for a few days, but I don't think much has changed. So wherever you are in the world, wherever you are, whatever's happening, in whatever situation you're in, it's all getting a little bit, I don't know, a bit scary now. It's all getting a little bit out of hand, isn't it? And I think my government's saying, it's going to get worse before it gets better, which isn't what you want to hear at all, is it? Not at all. Apparently, our Prime Minister has written a letter to every household in the country. So there you go. I'll look forward to getting mine and finding out what it is I'm supposed to do, which I think is socially isolate, keep at least 2 meters apart if you do have to go out anywhere, wash your hands many times a day. And good news there is that I've just heard from Kerry, who makes the soap, that the soap might be back in stock by the end of the week. I'm not sure, but it depends whether I can collect it or not. I think she's made us some more. So guys, take care whatever you're doing. Stay well, stay happy, stay busy with your hands, even if it's only stroking a cat. And I'll be back with you soon.